Hi, it's been a fucking while. Anyways, today's topic, self-harm. Um, I, I don't really know where to start. I think that I always kind of thought, like, the thing that always pops into my mind when people start talking about, like, self-harm and like, whatever, is, like, cutting, probably, like, harming themselves in, like, in a way that you like, can see or something. Like, yeah. But actually, I've been harming myself and doing self harm for like 2 years or something. Like, basically, 2 years ago, we had to like move from the place that we've been living in, and it was like pretty hard on me. There were people that like I kind of liked to talk to, and like it was kind of hard in a way that like school wise too. It was like ninth grade, and there's gonna be like finals at the end, and it's gonna be like it's called OGE in Russia, and it was like pretty hard on me and stuff, and I'm like moving into like a second semester as well. There's a bunch of stuff, but the hardest thing for me was like there was so much stress. It was fucking insane, and when I knew like uh I knew like moving out, I thought it would be like kind of okay. I would like be sad about it, but for like some time. But no, I couldn't actually sleep like at all. Like it was so bad. It was really bad. I was like waking up in the middle of the night, like 2 a.m., 1 a.m., like whatever, and it was just, I was like shit. I'm moving out, and I was like trying to scroll, trying to do something, trying to like I don't know, avoid the thought, the feelings probably too. Cause like the fuck do I do? The fuck do I do? Like genuinely, what do I do? So, and I came up with a solution. I'm like, everybody is asleep, and it's like, I think it's chill if I like go out and like do something. And yeah, that's what I did. So I decided to go for a walk that turned into like a pretty fucking intense run. I was like wearing my headphones. I don't know, listening to some music, and I was running to the point of like not being able to breathe. I was destroying my body as much as I could. I was channeling the bad feelings, everything that I had into running, and it worked. It kind of worked. I still remember to this day how bad it was. Like I was almost like falling. I don't know, because of like it was hard on my legs. It was hard on my heart. It was hard on everything. But it was like I guess I felt some kind of relief, because like amount of pain that I felt, amount like yeah, amount of pain that I felt, it kind of helped me to like not to think about anything. Like the only thing that I could focus on is like me being like trying to like still to like walk and stuff, and like it was it was insane in a way that there's like peaks in music, music like starts off pretty like slow and steady, and then it like it gets more tempo, more and more tempo, and then like it's just I call it a drop. I think it's the way it's called too. Like it's the culmination of the song where it's like the highest point of like the soundings, and it's like probably usually like the best part of the song too. And it was like, and when the drop was coming or like came, I don't know, I was Usain Bolt, bro. I was so fast, like you could blink and I would be like in a different state or whatever. So yeah, um, I was running, and then no, it didn't end there. I was like, even when I ran, and I was like, shit, I cannot run anymore. I I can barely fucking walk, but like, I still feel bad kind of, and I still have this energy. Like, what do I do now? And I was like, oh shit, I can go like do pull-ups and shit. And that's what I did. That's what I fucking did. Yeah, I don't know. And I destroyed myself there. I was like not giving myself like any rest, like any, bro. And I was destroying myself there, and it was helping, I guess. I don't know. I guess it was helping. Like, I mean, I gave myself some kind of rest. I don't know, 1 minute or whatever. But like, even when I couldn't do pull-ups, I decided that I can do dips. Oh, I cannot do dips. I can still like do push-ups. I was like, I felt so bad. There were so many bad emotions that I just did not know what to put myself. Like what the fuck do I do? Like genuinely, it was so much. It was so overwhelming. Like it was crazy. But I think I was harming myself. I kind of still use training as a way of self harm to this day. It's just the way that I cope with emotions. But I'm kind of telling you how it kind of started to develop actually. Oh shit. And like, yeah, there was that. And then we moved. And then in the new place, I, it was, it was really hard too. It was new class. It was kind of new people, but not really. It's, I don't want to go into specifics, but it was like, there was there was people that I knew, and it was like okay, but yeah, we were like different too, but whatever. The hardest thing for me was like education. I did not know shit in physics. I did not know shit in mathematics, like any. It was hard on me in like Russian language. The only place that I could find some like comfort was like English, but it's like, though I don't know. It was bad, is what I'm saying. And when I came home, when I came home, the only thing that I could was just lay and just feel the anxiety and like try to scroll away or like do whatever on my phone. Like I was trying, I was trying stuff, you know. I was trying stuff, you know. Like I did not want to hurt myself, but for like a week or maybe two, like a week and a half of laying down and feeling really bad and feeling anxious that like every single day with no relief, trying to sleep away days, like do anything. I decided that, oh, let's do some training, I guess. Even though it was fucking like I don't know, it was winter. It was pretty cold outside. It was pretty bad. Like and to train in that kind of condition in these conditions was kind of crazy. I don't know. I've never done that at that point. But yeah, I decided to the like I should like train or something. I grabbed my jumping rope and I just went to like the nearest playground where I could like do training and stuff. And that's when like my pretty intense training developed. Like it was a my routine consisted of jump rope, pull-ups, and there was no rest whatsoever. There was zero fucking rest. Zero. Zero. Like nothing. No rest. No rest at all. No. In between any sets of like pull-ups, dips, and like push-ups, no. I was doing jump rope. So like it consisted of jumping, like getting pretty tired of jumping. Let's do like some pull-ups. Uh, couldn't do more than I don't know 7. Let's do more like was do more jumping rope, and the cycle just continued. And like I did 3 sets of like pull-ups, 3 sets of dips, and like I was always ending my training sessions with push-ups. And at the end, I felt exhausted. I felt really bad, but I felt powerful. I felt so much power in myself. Like I'm still not sure how to describe it, but like it kind of like at the start, the pain was controlling me. But then I kind of did some painful shit to myself on my own terms, and it kind of gave me like clarity on what to do. And like it made me do some like actions with homework, with like learning shit actually easier. So like I felt that relief. I felt like really good, I would say. Um yeah, I destroyed my body in like in my training session, and I felt great. I felt exhausted, but I knew what I had to do and I knew what I can't do. And it was easy in a way. Um and I knew that's what I'm gonna do, I guess, cuz I knew that I'm not going to be able to find that power in anything else. And it was like I would not be able to like convince myself to learn shit or like do like anything. My like I could not convince myself to do stuff. It was really hard. But after doing like after training, I don't know. I felt I felt a lot of power. I felt a lot of energy. And I knew that's what I'm gonna do. I knew that's what I have like that's what I can do to like make my life easier, I guess. Like by putting more pressure, I felt relief. I guess that's how I like kind of got to the point. And I don't know people. I haven't talked to people that like cut themselves. No, I kind of have, but like I don't think they kind of. I asked if it helped, and it was a mixed answer, and it was more no than yes. And I was like, why the fuck do you even do it? But like, I didn't ask that because it's like I would be an asshole, you know. But like, still, still, I guess it helped, like training like that. And you'd think I'd stop, yeah? You'd think like, no, I found a way to train every day for like 2 months or something. 2 months, 2 consecutive months. Like I think there was like like few days that I didn't train because of like I don't know life stuff, but I was training nonstop, and I knew that like it's gonna be hard for me to recover, and I'm probably like destroying and exhausting every fucking resource of my body, but it helped so much. Like, and it kind of helps to this day. When I feel really overwhelmed, I just go and destroy myself in like by training. And I talked like it's pretty recent news that I kind of found that it's like a way of like harming yourself, and it is like a self-harm thing. I was kind of jokingly saying that 2 years back when I was doing my training stuff. Oh yeah, and after training, like I was always to recover or whatever. I was always like taking like pretty like I was taking 20 minutes of like warm baths or something. So like I would like try to like I don't know recover or like I don't know I think it helped. I think laying in like hot water helped like my muscles on to recover or something. I don't know. It probably did more good than like not. So yeah. And um I guess it's like bunch of like it's kind of a mix of two things. It is a way of harming myself. Like it genuinely is. And I would say I'm addicted to it. And I don't really know how to cope with emotions. But in a way, I just love training. So it kind of depends on my mood, on how I'm feeling, whether my training is a self harm or like it's just a pretty intense training. Because like I still kind of I'm kind of finding it hard. Like it's pretty hard for me to like still understand is like when I when I'm like when I'm just when I want to destroy my body and because of like feeling some like really bad emotions, or like is it just me wanting to I don't know feel pain? Because I'm like in a way I'm a masochist, like genuinely I've been into intense training since like forever or something, like I don't know, since I don't know, I was like going to this I was like, no, I was training pretty intensely at like 12 years old or something. So like, it's not a new thing. The new addition is harming myself that way and like feeling some emotional relief, I guess. So yeah, and I don't know. I would say it's still better than cutting. I guess I never tried that, and I don't really want to try that. It's like it's scary, and I don't know. I do feel bad, uh, but like it's a way of relieving, like it's a way of having a relief, and like I don't know, it helps. It helps and it works still. So like I don't know, I'm not feeling that bad like I did 2 years ago, but like there's some stuff that's like creeps in like once in a while, you know. So I don't know. Yeah, and the training is not the only thing. I would say that um I've been studying for like 12 hours a day for like a week. Um and it was in a way cuz I was harming myself, but I was not thinking that. It's like I still kind of I'm at the point of I don't have anybody that I can kind of consider my friend or like someone that I'm pretty close to. I feel pretty lonely, and I'm kind of channeling that energy and like a bunch of negative stuff into like learning stuff, I guess. Cause it's just I don't know. What do I do? What else do? What else can I do? Like I don't want to cut myself. I the training just like it's been 2 years. It's been 2 years. The thing kind of like it doesn't kind of work sometimes. It just doesn't. Like I'm sorry. Like yes, I'm destroying my body, but like I don't know. I just need more, or like something new, I guess, to like relieve the pain, relief to have this fucking relief. Like it would be ideal to like go to a psychologist and talk about your problems and like fix them, and like develop like that. But like I don't have that. Wow, we don't have that. So the only thing that I can do is mm, try to be strong or something. Like I'm finding ways that I can do, and like I'm trying to find healthy ways of like harming myself. But it's not like really harming too. I'm like learning stuff because I genuinely enjoy learning stuff. But it is another topic. So yeah, um, I don't know. I've been harming myself like that, and I don't know. It works. I don't think I'm the first one to talk about it or like the first one to like figure this shit out. But like, yeah, that's my life, bro. I'm just I think you can consider something as like harming yourself when you're like doing more harm than good or something. Cause like I could do a moderate training, but it's fucked up, bro. It was fucked up. It's still kind of fucked up. No, it like 2 weeks ago I had one training that was that was insane. That I did not even know that I can jump rope like that. You know, I did not even know that I could like continue like that. I did not like I I feel limitless, and it scares me. And the amount of stuff that I can do to my body and myself is insane. And I think it's good, but it's not really. But it's still double-edged sword, bro. Bro. Yeah, I guess that's it, bro. Self harm is bad. I don't know what's the moral of the story. I'm still doing this shit because like I don't know how to cope with stuff like the other way. So yeah.